Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So up steps Ozzie Albies, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 11 for him on the season, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Acuna digs in now.
The 7th.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. His career line against Wheeler comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto corrals it, and the throw is in time. Acuna is retired. 2 down now. Stepping up is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
There's ball 4. So now here is Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, number 14.
Now here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran
the
DH,
Phillies,
Ronald Torreyes.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away. Digging in will be Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. His career line against Wheeler. He's got 2 hits in 23 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. First delivery to him. And a high strike there. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher.
Here's the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm
for the Phillies. The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Boom.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And he might have gone after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bohm, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
2 on, 2 out. And up next, the former Phillies shortstop Freddie Galvis. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A ball and a strike now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do.
And the ball is dropped. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fouled away.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And that misses. 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. 0-1 the count.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
In the dirt here. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. So stepping in is Ozzie Albies. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Austin Riley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes.
The designated hitter,
First offering on its way.
Torreyes.
The 0-1 delivery.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
So here is Alec Bohm. Now here's the first offering.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. 7th inning, ready to roll.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam.
Connor Brogdon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75.
Now the first pitch.
Brogdon.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Jock Peterson now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 2 left for it. And now Alec Bohm.
Leading up for the Phillies, the 3rd baseman, Alec.
He's set. Here it comes.
Bohm.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to the right. Freeman is up with it. And that's out number 1. Now into the box, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fouled off. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Quinn is there. 2 gone. So next to bat will be Ronald Acuna, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in.
Leading up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
First offering on its way. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
So the next to bat will be JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The designated hitter.
Striding in is Ronald Torreyes, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And as it turns out, the 2. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Digging in next, Adam Duvall, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Chopped weakly to the left. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Phils led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Wheeler earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.